How you doing? My name is Thunder, and welcome to another episode of the Need for Speed Most Wanted car build. And in this video slash episode, we're going to be tackling a very lightweight car, a car that I think may be one of the strongest when it comes to the handling department, the Lotus Elise. A car that I think a few people tend to look over. I think this could be a pretty strong car. I mean, just look at the handling and acceleration stats. Its weakness is, of course, the top speed. But honestly, I think with a car like this, that may not matter too much. So, that means, of course, bringing it to the Petersburg test track, where we're going to have 6 laps to try to take this car around the track as fast as possible to set the fastest lap time that we can. The current leading car is the BMW M3 GTR. That's set a 58.33 seconds, and holy crap, almost immediately I can tell the acceleration on this car is very, very strong, as well as the handling. Look at that, that thing just zipped through the corner. I think this thing could be a very potential car. It could potentially target that BMW. I thought the Gallardo would have been the car in which I used in the last part. I thought the Gallardo may potentially have been the car to do so, but I'm not so sure now. I think the Lotus Elise can potentially give it a serious run for its money. Now, of course, the downside is that it's not as fast when it comes to top speed, but again, if you look at the fact that it's, you know, got such great grip and handling, that looks like it's not really, oh god, this looks like it's not really going to matter too much. I think we've got a serious competitor on our hands here. This thing could seriously gun for that 58.33 that the BMW set. In fact, so much so, look how easy it was to get through that final corner. I've been having a lot of trouble with various cars getting around that corner. Not so much with the Lotus, though. This Lotus takes it as if it were nothing. And this thing just, man, I am enjoying this. This thing is a huge surprise. I expected it to be good, don't get me wrong, but not this good. This thing is just really quick, and it's really helping us out. I think, though, its top speed, maybe it's, again, a bit of a concern, but the fact that it can just take the corners faster than any other car I've driven so far in this series is definitely what's it's what's savoring it. And, you know, definitely one thing I'm very glad to see that this car can do well, like it should, of course. I mean, look how quick I go through that. Almost 300 kilometers an hour through that corner. This thing is, I think we've got a new lap setter here. Let's see, we got it. 58.34, and holy crap, I completely screwed that up. 58.34, we're 100th off of the BMW. We need to hopefully not have another issue like that again, but we need to see if we can just find that 100th of a second. We need to improve to make this Lotus beat the BMW. I see it possible, because you have no idea how close that is. That is crazy close. Oh man, I know for a fact this lap isn't going to be it, of course, because of that massive screw up, but of course we still have a few more laps on our hands to try and of course beat that. But I honestly think that if I just pull all the stops here, I think the Lotus will beat the BMW. I really think that if I just have a lap where I'm not running into anything and I'm just going through everything as fast as possible and hitting everything as it should be, I think the Lotus will, without question, probably beat that time. Of course, 1 minute 8.01 because of the massive screw up, so. Yeah, see, it's just the fact that this thing can keep its speed so easily because of how sharp it and strong it takes these corners. It's like, oh god, it's like it's pretty much like no problem at all for the Lotus. But man, I am just stunned at how well this thing is right now. This thing just, whew. You can tell I've got quite a bit of ambition and energy going on in my mind right now, because it's closer than I was expecting it to be. I thought the Lotus would be close, but just be a little shy. But if I just nail this, I think, and that's not nailing it, then I think the Lotus will have a shot at cracking. And I only have 2 more chances now, because, come on, that's really gonna bug me. If the best I can do in this thing is a 58.34, the fact that it's 100 shy of the BMW. I just really have to ace this, because this thing just... I think it has the capability of doing so. I really do. I just really gotta just nail it. And that was good. That was really good around that corner. So we could be in good shape here right now. Oh, clipped that a little bit, but that's okay. We didn't lose too much speed. Come on now. I believe in this Lotus. I believe this car has the potential to set the fastest time here. Come on. Let's do this thing. Okay, could have potentially taken a different way through that, but that's okay. Oh, okay, I clipped it again. Again, not a lot of speed loss, though. Come on. Can we do it? Come on. Yes! 57.66. We have a new leader in this track. The Elise did it. It beat the BMW. Man, this thing is a surprise. My heart was definitely racing there because I really wanted this thing to beat that Beamer, and it did it. So now there's a new car that everyone's gonna have to target to beat, and that is the Lotus. And this lap is not gonna be a repeat of that because I'm already ruining it quite a bit. But you know, that it's just nice to know that I at least managed to take down the BMW with a car that's not even part of the blacklist at all. It's just a very small, lightweight car, and it's the fact that its handling is just unrivaled. There's just nothing else that just seems to be able to compare to this thing right now. It is ballistic in all the right way. Man, I am very pleased with that. But yeah, you can see right here, once I get it up, 57.66. That is one seriously fast lap time. Which, of course, means the Lotus Elise sits now upon the top of the leaderboard as the fastest car amongst the group. Beating out, of course, the BMW M3 GTR, the Porsche 911 Carrera S, and the Lamborghini Gallardo. But can any other cars beat the BMW now? And of course, the bigger question is, can any other cars beat the Lotus? We'll just have to wait and see in a future part. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below and what you thought. And of course, as always, thank you for watching and take care.